Hello guys, welcome to Rhino Venue, an informative channel of Assam. In this video, we will get a brief overview about Missing, Karbi, Rava, Tiwa, Hajong, Fakiel, Garo, and Mar tribe of Assam. This is the second half of the tribes of Assam. Earlier, we discussed about the 5 major tribes of Assam. First video link given in the description. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe and support. This video contains songs of each respective tribe so that we can get an idea of their customs and traditions easily. If you need the content of this topic, feel free to visit our official website rhinovenue.com. You can download PDF files from the site. Now let's see a beautiful Mar song.
Samping waktu sum tu zola lem run kim ten nun tan dum Vei vor siêu siêu tròn ban vei môi a rin vang tu a mor vel ten ten tet tet ten ten tet tet chim lai lem ro za leng an môi sur tha pui en rin nu ya Tina pi pun tu fa sum suk la si rau ren tin lâu chi in lâu ni lengi kan ro van moi zui ro pur sak bin moi kar vai pa tu zo la kan rem moi siu si ten ten tet tet ten ten tet tet sin lai len ro za leng an moi sur ka pi en ri nu ya.
Now let's discuss about Mars. Mar is the name of one of the numerous Mijuku-Kisin tribes of Northeast India. They are recognized as scheduled tribe under the 6th schedule of Indian Constitution. They are a small community of less than 1 lakh in Assam. Literally, Mar means northern people, as they living in the north of Lucial people, but some scholars opinion that the word originates from the style of tying the hair knot on the head. Mars live mostly in the hills of South Manipur, Mizoram, Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, and Sitangong hill tracts. Their residential areas are within different administrative divisions, but they connected geographically. In Assam, the Mars live in the Kasar and Dima Hasao district. The term Mar is believed to have originated from the term Mar, meaning tying to one's hair in a knot to nape of one's head. The Mar treasure and garner their traditional art including folk dance, folk song, handicrafts, etc., representing scenes of adventure, battle, love, victory, and other experiences throughout history. The Mars in the South Manipur were introduced to Christianity in the year of 1910 by Whitkin Roberts, a Welsh missionary, and they majorly use Mar language. The majority of Mars are cultivators. Since Jhum cannot supply all the vegetable and meat, they constantly go to forest seeking for vegetables and hunting for deer, fowl, trap, small game like squirrel, bird, etc. Rice is staple food and wheat, maize, millet are substantial cereals which can be prepared for consumption in various ways. Large quantities of cooked rice, meat and vegetables are consumed with various kinds of chutney, ginger, garlic, chilies, and spices. In preparation of meat, nothing is discarded. Chitterlings such as brain, hide, and innards are all included. The Mars eat a lot of chilies but with very little spice. They also enjoy sattu, a kind of fermented fats of either pork or beef, and prepared in various dishes. Situ, bekantu, etc. are some of common ingredients eaten. 2 heavy meals of almost identical preparation a day is consumed, and all else are commiserable of little significance. Now we are going to discuss about the Garo tribes, but before we begin, let's see a Garo song.
Haidani dangia Hada reng de thoka Thi thing nong pheng nong thoka Hai khi thing nong boda Hai jap phao de boda Raja Ganga Nokma Nangoni Raja Gamedang Eja Ko De Gapunu Ko Sukja Anda Raja Ganga Nokma Nangoni Raja Gamedang Eja Ko De Gapunu Ko Sukja Hayang Dania Hayang Rada Hayang
Next is Garos, a tribe of northeast habitat mainly centered at Assam and Garo Hills in Meghalaya, also found in Cooch Behar and Jalpaiguri district of West Bengal, Tripura and Nagaland. Garos have several sects and subsects. The main sects are Sengma, Marak and Mohim. Subsects are Elong, Erong, Cyrus, Maji, Rongma, Dayu and Ridma. Garos are Mongoloid tribes. They have their own language. Through basically Hindu and Christianity is also making inroads into the Garo society. Traditionally, Garo women folk used to wear a shirt and a broad cloth covering the upper portion of the body and dangling to their knees. Men used to wrap a piece of cloth around their waist. Of course, gradually they are embracing modern dress too. The Garo society is a matriarchal. The unmarried youth of a village live in a community hall called Nagfanti. Basically a farming community. The Garo used to produce rice, chilies, potatoes, etc. through jhum cultivation. They have a rich cultural heritage and celebrate with dance and songs. Wangala is their main festival. Now let's see a beautiful Karbi song. Now let's talk about Karbis, one of the most ancient tribes of the state, known also as Mikir. According to the Karbi myth, their forefather came from the Kong Pillar, a mountain somewhere near the northeastern border. Karbis first inhabited a mountain somewhere between Difu and Dimapur. The mountain where they used to live was within the jurisdiction of the Kasari kingdom, and the Kasari kings inflicted enormous humiliation on them. They were even taken as slaves. The process of conversion of the Karvis into the border of Assam society began only during the Ahom rule. Karbi call fire may water lung. According to the Karbi myth, once a Karbi man left a fire burning inside the house. When he came out, his wife asked him, Maya Karbi? It means why are you leaving the fire? So from Maya Karbi came the word Karbi. Basically, a well-knit community, even dispute among the Karbis are resolved by the seniors of the society. Karbis are very strict about the sanctity of marriage. Boys and girls are allowed to marry at Samankang, which is a festival when they dance together. God-fearing Karbis have both Hindus and Christians among them. The Hindus worship a number of gods. Believers of rebirth or reincarnation, it's a common practice among the Karbis to name the grandchild after the grandparents, who they believe have taken rebirth. A kind of wine named by Harlang or Horap or Sanj is the main offering in Karbi pujas. They burn their dead. The women folk wear pini, which is a piece of black cloth that covers the upper portion of the body and dangle to the cleft. While rikang is a piece of cloth wrapped around the waist is a customary dress for men. The traditional dress of women consists of wangkok is a belt, jis is for the upper part of the body, and kongtepi is a earring which enrich the beauty. Likewise, the men wear poho, which is a stylish turban, liko is a necklace made of pearls, and choi is a decorative shirt. Their biggest festival is Sokeroi, which is for worshipping of goddess Lakshmi. The Karbi literature comprised mainly of song which Machira Kohir Karbi Keplang, Hasikekan, Sabin Olan, Rong Kekim, Osa Kebu Olan, Telu Olan, Hemu Olan, etc. stories and idioms. Now let's enjoy a Rava song.
Kuri muyu lai jang dobar parot buhi buhi toke bate sang ahi betoi langa mara pujate pati bhorai janga dim tor hatote jaha mara suta kuri muyu lai jang dobar parot buhi buhi toke bate sang
Now let's talk about Ravas. The ethnic origin of the Ravas is Mongoloid. They are hirsute type, large superior bitter ridge, broad face, low bridge nose, and sparse body hair clearly indicate their Mongoloid origin. In the districts of Goalpara, Dorong, and Kamrup, where a great number of this tribe has settled, they have been subject to conversion or a gradual process of assimilation, so that there is hardly any difference between the Assamese other backward classes and the Ravas. Though clannish in nature, the Ravas seldom care to make the village look like intricate one. Their house is two-roof affair. It stands on the ground with roots almost touching the same on the both sides. Almost 10% of the Rava people are agriculturists. Percent of people engaged in other activities is negligible to make any impact upon the village economy. The Ravas speak a language different from that of the Kacharis. The Rava language is spoken at present by a handful of the tribe who belong to the Rangdani and Mentoria group. It is already in the process of becoming inflectional through intercourse with the Assamese and Bengali speakers. The Rava women folk love amber color for their costume, which consists of 3 pieces. The petticoat encircles the body below the hips and flows decently to the feet. There is an amber scarf folded around the blossom beside the headpiece, also of the same color. The Ravas practice monogamy. Children belong to the family of the mother, but a daughter cannot inherit the property of the father. The Ravas cremate their dead. They observe a yearly festival for dead kinds of the clan, which is known as Farkhanti. Their biggest festival of the year is Baikhu. During Baikhu, the youth sing Sathar songs to the accompaniment of Kara flute and Singha. Kingfisher is the sacred bird of the Ravas. Now we are going to discuss about missing tribe, but before we begin, let's enjoy a beautiful song. Now let's talk about missings. The missings are said to came from the northern hills. The missing came down from the northern hills, taking the western bank of the Dihing river and settled at the first at the foothills of the Dihing on the east to Sisi on the west. The missing were also known as Miris. A missing village usually consists of 50 or more houses built generally on the two sides of a boran. Now they cultivate paddy and mustard. Traces of primitive communism still exist among the missings. They have pigbow and diglig system, where the village community extend help in the shape of personal labor to individual houses at time of need. In most villages, all the villagers share the spoil of the individual hunt, however small of the game may be. The missing women are good weavers. As regard dress, they wear sarong type petticoat wrapped above the waistline by married women, and on the waistline by unmarried ones, which they call iji. On the top of it, they hem around another piece of unseen cloth, which is called as ribi. Dugla yamne lanam, meaning marriage by elopement, is one of the chief forms of marriage sanctioned by the missing society. Aliyai Ligang is their most colorful festival. With the advent of East Spring, every missing village is plunged into gay abandon. When they get an exceptionally good harvest, they celebrate Narsingha Bihu. There was a time when the Murong or bachelor dormitory played a vital role in their society, particularly during the Borak festival, but this system now has lost importance. The most popular form of songs among them are called Oinitom. The missings have many yuas, that is, supernatural being to worship. They also observe Dubar Puja. The missing bury their dead. Now let's enjoy a Tiwa song. Now let's talk about Tiwas. The Tiwas or Lalangs were none but a section of great Borokasari race, and during the 13th or 14th century, they lived somewhere near the Borokasari capital at Dimapur. Later they took refuge amongst Jaintias and ultimately came down to the plain of Nagaon, Morigaon, Kamrup and Lakhimpur. There is a striking resemblance between a Borokasari village and a Tiwa village. The Dekasang or bachelor's dormitory is an important feature in Tiwa village. Dekasang is a training center for the young boys. Nowadays, the village library, village club have taken the place of traditional Dekasang. The Tiwa women are good weavers. In weaving and rearing silk, the Tiwa women are as adept as the women of Borokosari tribe. The Tiwas follows the cult of polydemonism. Their principal god is Fa, which means a father. They believe the Fa to be Shiva. In their religious function, rice beer and chicken are used. In some functions, they even use pigeon, vermilion and pious, that is rice pudding, which are all Hindu items. During birth of male child, they grant the child an archer's bow, and in the case of female, a bow for teasing cotton. The festivals of the Tiwas are related to their religious practices. The Tiwas worship different gods and goddesses, celebrating festivals in different time of the year. The Tiwas celebrate Mal Puja, Baison, Kunwari Puja, Thal Puja, Soni Puja, Diwali Puja, etc. at the Than. The Tiwas have also household festivals like Mahadev Puja, Lakshmi Puja, etc. Besides these festivals, the Tiwas also celebrate other festivals like Govaraja's Mela, Junbil Mela with pomp and grandeur. These melas create brotherhood feeling among the inter-tribes. Now let's see a song of Hajong tribe.
अंधारा फैले आधा पिए तोहार लापता धुरिए
गावानाई सोमास लगा गावानाई मुक्ति लगा ओ अल्लाह हजों गुनी भाई आयामी आग भरी जाए ओ अल्लाह हजों गुनी भाई आयामी आग भरी जाए.
Next is Hajongs. Hajongs is a tiny tribes of Assam. They are basically followers of Hindu religious faith. They worship various god and goddesses like Durga, Kali, Lakshmi, Kartik, Monasa, Saraswati and Basanti, etc. Kartik Puja is known as Katka Puja and Monasa Puja is known as Kainidev Puja among the Hajongs. The day of Lakshmi Puja is known as the day of Kojai Ghar. Another important religious worship performed by Hajongs is Kamakhya Puja, worship of goddess Kamakhya. They celebrate 3 bihus in a year. Rongali Bihu is known as Bishwa among them, which is a pre-monsoon harvest festival. Hajong social system is patriarchal. The close relative of the father is called Daidi Bhaigi. On the death of Daidi Bhaigi, one has to undergo the religious purification ceremony. The male child becomes the inheritor of the father's properties and the female child becomes the inheritor of the mother's properties. Hajongs live mainly in Assam, Meghalaya and Arunachal Pradesh. Some of them are found in Coach Bihar and Jalpaiguri of West Bengal too. Now let's talk about Fakials. Fakials is a small tribe of Assam. Their approximate population is only 2000 at present. They mainly live in Margherita, Nahorkotia, Lidu, Nonglai, Longgaon, Tipam, etc. places of Assam. There are many clans within the tribe. Some of them are Thamung, Man, He, Tumten, etc. Fakials are followers of Buddhism. All of them, irrespective of male, female and children, obey and observe the peacement of Panchil and Ostosil. According to their religious faith, animal slaughter is a 7th sin. Fakir males wear a strip piece of cloth on the waistline to cover the lower part of the body and strip shirt for the upper part. Females wear mekhela on the chest with a knot to cover the lower part of the body and chadar to cover the upper part. Mekhela is a piece of cloth to encircle the body and chadar is a long piece of cloth. Young girls wear white clothes. After attainments of puberty, they leave white clothes. Polygamy is accepted in Fakir society and there is also no restriction on widow remarriage. Their main occupation is agriculture. Female are expert in handlooms. Fakir males make potteries, wooden, bamboo, artifacts, etc. and make extra earning by selling them. The main festival of Fakir tribe is Pani Bihu and Buddha Purnima. At the night of the full moon, on the month of Fagun, they burn straw stacks and arrange feast, which is very much similar to the customs of Assamese Magh Bihu. Fagun is the 11th month of the Assamese calendar.